CJ White was just 10 months old when he was murdered by his meth-addicted father. It's a tragedy that the coroner says could have been prevented if police in Oranga Tamariki had acted on desperate warnings from his terrified family. Senior crime and justice reporter Anna Leask has been covering the story and she joins us now. Anna, let's start with what happened. Good morning. With what happened to wee CJ.
So CJ's parents had a tumultuous relationship, and his mum didn't really want him in the care of his dad, but agreed that he could go and stay with his father. The short version is his father refused to give CJ back, and his mum and her parents repeatedly raised concerns with police in Oranga Tamariki about CJ's safety. They did not believe he was safe with that man. They believed that this man was using drugs and that CJ was at risk, and effectively nobody helped them. Various police and OT staff dropped the ball. The coroner has said that there were major shortcomings. They didn't connect the dots, and as a result, CJ was left in danger and was killed.
So, didn't connect the dots. Was there any kind of understanding about exactly what broke down? Because obviously we've heard this kind of thing happen before. It seems amazing.
Look, in terms of Oranga Tamariki, the coroner has said there was a suite of failures. People not realising the depth of the problem. There was a major gap between communications between police and OT. Police did not treat it as a family harm incident. They just, no seriousness from either agency was given to this family. The grandfather was leaving the police station in tears because nobody would listen to him. The coroner's, it's a 48-page coronial report, so it's really significant. Just outlines all the steps that CJ's mum took to try to get him back. And I think the coroner's used the words that the attitude towards her was, oh, well, you've made your bed, you can lie in it now, in terms of you gave the child to the father, so it's up to you. So the family were just absolutely devastated, and quite rightly the coroner's been very critical of these agencies.
Sure. Was there any kind of indication about what they need to do better straight away, even now? I mean, to join those dots so that if someone's reporting a concern, it winds up being shared by all the people that should be looking at this rather than maybe one or the other and just getting lost in the weeds there.
Yeah, absolutely. The coroner has suggested that the two agencies, police and Oranga Tamariki, need to work better together. And they have both assured that that's already happening. Work's been done within both of the offices where this happened on the west coast of the South Island. Police have been, the front counter staff have been given more training around family harm, how to escalate concerns and complaints. OT have given more training to their frontline staff who were very junior, very inexperienced, and they're both vowing to make sure that staff do better in future for other children that might not be safe.
I just wonder, Anna, covering something like this, you've seen a lot in your career. What's it? I don't want to take anything away from the family and what they've been through, but what's it like for you as a journalist having to sort of sit through and absorb all of this information and sort of get it down for us?
Look, it infuriates me. For 20 years, I've been covering child abuse, child deaths, and we're still telling the same stories. It is absolutely devastating to read these stories about these little... CJ was a baby. He deserved a really long, lovely life in New Zealand, and he didn't get that. And, really sadly, his case is not unique here. No. I'm constantly writing about it, and it's heartbreaking, and it's infuriating, and it's frustrating. But it's also really important to me to keep telling these stories and make sure that these decisions are made public and people know that the ball is being dropped, and we have to hold these agencies to account, like the coroner is, and make sure that people do better and save lives.
Thanks, Anna.